Gliwice, a city of modernity and tradition. Situated on the Kłodnica River, it has a distinctive aura of space which differentiates it so much from other Silesian cities. The Silesian University of Technology has been part of the city's image for 67 years and is deeply rooted in the best traditions of Polish science and intellectual thought. What is it like now, when its community of over 30,000 people has to face the new challenges of our civilization? But for the Silesian University of Technology, Gliwice would be a different city. It is one of our best assets and everything depends on it. The atmosphere and character of the city, investors and workplaces. In my view, we owe our development, so big in recent years, to the existence of this particular university in Gliwice.
Politechnika Śląska.
Since its foundation, the Silesian University of Technology has had exceptionally good conditions for development. Most of the professors, the outstanding specialists from Lwów who had to leave the eastern territories of the Republic of Poland, found it on their way and stayed in Gliwice for good. The magnificent spirit of that great university has remained here ever since. And it is significant that the university is situated in the place which for 200 years has been the most important industrial and economic center on Polish soil. This is essential for those who are educated here, because they can put everything they are taught into practice. This is something that cannot be found in such amount anywhere else in Poland, and it has always been the greatest asset of the Silesian University of Technology. Obviously, we started from a certain level, a certain tradition. The well-established reputation and the strong roots that we have are 66 years old. But the university itself needs to be changed in order to adjust to the more and more competitive surroundings and the growing competitiveness on the market of higher education services and scientific research. We can talk about such a market because all the projects we carry out are obtained by means of a competition. Knowledge and experience, tested standards and new challenges, traditional lectures, but also new laboratories worthy of the 21st century. The staff of the Silesian University of Technology is comprised of excellent academic teachers, 375 professors and over 1,000 assistant professors. Together they make up the academic and technical personnel of nearly 1,500 people who teach and carry out research in almost all polytechnic disciplines, from traditional fields of study such as mining and geology, mechanical engineering, chemistry, architecture, civil engineering, or computer science, to new, fully interdisciplinary ones combining a quantum of theoretical knowledge with practice in latest technologies. The newest educational offer of the Silesian University of Technology includes 9 so-called government-ordered degree programs, fields of study ordered and additionally financed by the Polish Ministry of Science and Higher Education. The knowledge of future engineers is contracted from the very beginning. The Silesian University of Technology is a modern university with a tradition. Currently, 50 degree programs are being run in 14 faculties. It's worth emphasizing that, within the framework of the competition announced by the Polish Ministry of Science and Higher Education for the so-called government-ordered degree programs, 9 fields of study have been awarded a special 55 million zloty grant so as to make the educational process more attractive. This is a very interesting ministry offer aimed at universities which run degree programs listed by the Minister of Science and Higher Education as fields of studies which are crucial to the economy and future development of Poland. The Faculty of Mechanical Engineering runs such degree programs. Therefore, we offer education in the following fields of study: mechanics and machine technology, mechatronics, automation and robotics, materials engineering, and in disciplines which were additionally created here as an exception, such as nanotechnology and material processes technology, or applied automation with computer materials science. They are all based on mechanics and machine technology, automation and robotics, and materials engineering. The end of the rector and the vice-rector's term of office is also a time of conclusions and reflections. I think it's been an interesting time in the life of our university, a time of implementation of fascinating or even spectacular projects. The building we are now standing in may serve as a good example of one of them. Once, it used to house a student club called The Spiral and the Ex-Cinema. The facility, the building itself, and the two cultural institutions in it was a cult venue in Gliwice's academic life. Unfortunately, it had to be excluded from use for safety reasons. That is why we decided to restore the canteen in Pszczyńska Street, where the two institutions, the Spiral and the audience hall of the Ex-Cinema, have found their place. Now the facility goes by the name of the Ant Hill. The architectural and functional projects of the building we are now in and of the Ant Hill happen to have been conceived by Professor Jerzy from the Faculty of Architecture. When this faculty was being put into operation, I described it as Professor Witeczek's masterpiece because, in my view, thanks to him, the restored building, which hadn't been so thoroughly renovated for almost 100 years, was spectacularly transformed into a student-oriented place. And so was the Ant Hill. The old canteen, built in the 1970s in the style of an agricultural cooperative, as I put it, was turned into the magnificent center of student culture. Coincidentally, the building of the Faculty of Organization and Management in Zabrze, reopened after major repairs last October, was also designed by Professor Jerzy Witeczek. I'm positively convinced that the presence of the Silesian University of Technology in Zabrze is absolutely vital. It is here that we educate the best managerial staff. I think that we attach great importance to management more and more frequently these days. That is why one can obtain the best skills here at the Silesian University of Technology. Of course, students mainly come here so as to acquire knowledge, and they gain it during both obligatory and optional classes, because the good habit of organizing open lectures given by prominent people from the region, from Poland, has already become an integral part of the city's, the university's calendar of events. It is interesting that the beautiful campus in Zabrze is coming into being where the barracks went into ruin. The Faculty of Organization and Management, one of the biggest faculties of the Silesian University of Technology, is teeming with life today. And it is worth remembering that the next step the Silesian University of Technology is taking is the Faculty of Biomedical Engineering. Bearing all that in mind, I'm convinced that here, in Roosevelt Street, in these beautifully revitalized buildings, young people will find everything that's most essential to them. I'm very happy about all the ventures embarked on by the Silesian University of Technology. Undoubtedly, this is a big effort for the university and its rector. We are pleased that so much is happening in Gliwice, but we are also proud of the three faculties that operate in Katowice: the Faculty of Materials Engineering and Metallurgy, the Faculty of Transport, and the Faculty of Organization and Management. We are very glad that here in Katowice, engineers are educated. Their excellent technical staff, who will find employment in new enterprises undertaken not only in Katowice, but in other cities of the Silesia metropolis as well. I've had the opportunity to witness the activity of the Silesian University of Technology for a long time, And I'm positively convinced that never before has so much been going on, not in my day anyway. Now, one can see certain dynamics, a lot of ventures and ideas, sorting things out. And I think the university benefits from this. In my view, it will gain a position in Poland even higher than the one it is holding now. So all I can do is speak highly of how well the Silesian University of Technology is managed. It can be seen from such tangible and conspicuous facts and projects in Gliwice as the Center of New Technologies, the new building of the Faculty of Architecture, or the Center of Student Culture, to mention just a few. All this exerts an influence on the university's rank and potential. It has been a time of considerable and fundamental changes in our university's activity. Some of them can be seen with the naked eye: renovation works, new investments, closing Academic Street for traffic, etc. But that's not all. Some more changes are still to be made in the years to come. The entire campus is a great asset because it is coherently and well planned. It's also being well developed. On the initiative of the Rector and Vice-Rectors, with the city's participation, Academic Street has been closed for traffic, and now it will be our joint venture to develop the public space we have obtained this way. In my opinion, this will be beneficial to the university and the public space as well. We'll have a proper campus with very attractive space. There have also been lots of changes which are difficult to be immediately noticed, which can't be seen with the naked eye, but we can assess the effects they produce. These are changes in the way we obtain funds for carrying out research and infrastructural projects. The mechanisms we provided in this area have increased the activity of research workers at our university. It's them who apply for the funds and run the new projects. This is a means of financing the activity of research workers and subsidizing our university and its faculties. This is an additional source, besides budgetary appropriations, which unfortunately are not increasing. In this respect, it's extremely important to raise these extra funds. Of course, it's not only studying that students live and breathe. The Center of Student Culture, called the Anthill, is a facility which undertakes diverse cultural activities. It's also there that the Spiral, a student club with decades-long tradition, operates. When the Senate formulates the university's objectives and strategies, when it specifies in detail the university's mission, the university's spirit draws on the beauty of academic life. Here is the famous choir of the Silesian University of Technology. The artistic sensitivity of its singers is by no means constricted by an engineer's way of thinking. In this kind of synergy, a new generation of the native technical intelligentsia is growing up. Our students are provided with education aided by virtual reality on a scale which is unique in Europe and very rare in the world. Our labs and lecture halls are well equipped with devices for 3D presentations. During classes, students are outfitted with glasses, enabling them to take the virtual reality in. The magnitude of backup for the didactic process and engineer training cannot be found anywhere else. Innsbruck or Texas Airport. Is it possible? The winged spirit literally comes back to practical exercise. Here, in the Faculty of Automatic Control, Electronics and Computer Sciences, there's a flight simulator lab which provides simulation of piloting techniques on a scale unrivaled in Poland. It's a combination of engineering and fantasy. There are 113 scientific groups in operation at the university, in which students can pursue their scientific interests. A lot of fascinating projects are launched there. For instance, one could mention the Silesian Green Power program, within the framework of which an electrically run racing car was designed and built. It took part in a prestigious competition in England, where it came second. The Silesian University of Technology is not only a university which educates skilled engineers, but above all, it's a university which has big scientific potential and excellent academic staff. Thanks to this, it ranked 6th among all technical universities in Poland last year and 1st in Upper Silesian province.
To pierwsza uczelnia w województwie śląskim, jeżeli chodzi o takowy ranking. Politechnika Śląska.
The Silesian University of Technology implements a strategy of building a society and an economy based on knowledge necessary for our region and country. This indicates that the university increases the competitiveness of our region in Poland. The academic year, which is drawing the present rector and vice-rector's term of office to a close, has resulted in significant and prestigious prizes for the university and its leaders. They have been awarded by economic and business circles. The Silesian University of Technology enjoys a good reputation. While talking about the Silesian University of Technology, I think I can be objective. The reason is very simple. I graduated from the Academy of Mining and Metallurgy in Krakow. Those were different times. We were seeking freedom and democracy. Krakow seemed more suitable then. But now, 20 years later, my daughter had absolutely no dilemma which university to choose. She has just chosen the Silesian University of Technology, the Faculty of Architecture, which is one of the best faculties in Poland. That reflects well on the university's development, potential, and the quality of its scientific and didactic staff. And that's a good enough reason to take the Silesian University of Technology into serious consideration while choosing a university. There's no denying that technical studies are not the easiest way of education. But there's certainly a way which guarantees an occupation, a profession. 5 years ago, when I had to make a decision what I was going to study, I chose biotechnology. The Silesian University of Technology enabled me to study in a faculty which at that time was fresh and new. What's more, it was impossible to study it anywhere else because my specialization could be found exclusively at the Silesian University of Technology. Now that I'm already an engineer who will soon gain a master's degree, I'm aware that I belong to the pioneering group of young engineers who will be shaping a new future. I'm dreaming of an enterprising university which obtains funds for its activity from industry, companies and entrepreneurs more decisively and to a much greater extent than now. I'm dreaming of a university where all academic teachers share their knowledge and experience in an open and lucid way. It's already happening in this world, and I think that's the direction we're going to take. In my opinion, we can afford this. We're all ready for our university to become accessible and open to all. A lot of Polish managers are alumni of technical universities, two of which are of vital importance. The Silesian University of Technology is one of them. The managerial staff of Polish business, not only industry, graduated from technical universities and, to a considerable degree,